Some of us have fur. Some of us have scales. Some of us have skin. And some of us have beautiful feathers like a peacock in the bird family. And some of us have a shell like a turtle, a crab, or a lobster. Good afternoon, everyone. We're talking today about different types of body coverings for animals. Now remember, we're classifying stuff, okay? We're not classifying t-shirts and socks and shorts. We're not classifying cereal. We're not classifying pencils, markers, and crayons. We're classifying animal body coverings. So, there's only two animals I have in my home. One of them is these two boys who are very napping right now. This Mr. Rusty and Mr. Beats. Hi, guys. I just want to show them your fur, okay? Your hair. Yeah, poodles have more of a hair than a fur. And it's very soft. Can I have your paw? Give me your paw. Good boy. See, his paw is very soft. I don't want the kisses right now, mister. Okay. So, yeah, these guys are dogs, and they have fur. When I was a kid, I had snakes. And after a while, I didn't want to have them for a pet anymore. But they have scales. Now, if you think of an animal that's classified in the scales group of a body covering, well, then you're going to think about Mr. Alligator, Mr. Lizard. And scales are like plates on top of each other. And it doesn't feel like scales, but it definitely looks like it. You can see the patterns on here that the person that made this did it in. So, yeah, alligators, lizards, snakes, frogs have scales. Okay, so we talked about the scales, fur. Dogs have fur, we said. But also lions have fur. Give me a paw. Hi. Yeah, see, this is like fur. It feels like fur. And what else has fur? Well, gorillas and lots of other animals too. Now let's go to the feather group. Feathers are for birds. Now, a peacock has some of the most beautiful feathers for a bird in the world. And they're on the Nearpod slide, but you'll see it right here. This is a stuffed animal peacock, but when they show off all their feathers, it shows off like a big fan. And they have feathers. Feathers are really important for them because the water beads up on top like a raincoat. And it doesn't get them cold and wet inside, so they can last and survive in their habitats no matter how much it rains. And then last, crabby crab. Now crabs have claws, but they chew stuff and they crush it up and then they put it in their mouth. Their mouth is right there. Then they have the eyes. You can see the eyes. Look at that beady eye right there. Anyhow, so these crabs use the shell for their protection, and some of these crabs have a soft shell. Most of the shells are very hard. And lobsters have a hard shell, crabs have a hard shell, turtles have a shell on their back. And there's a story about a turtle who decides to take his shell. Quiet. There's a boy about a turtle there's a story about a turtle who decides to take his shell off. Well, he starts getting bit by animals. He almost gets eaten by a fish. And the sun burns his skin. He gets really bad sunburn. So there's lots of reasons why animals have the special body coverings that they have. And, when a turtle gets scared, he can hide inside of his shell and just protect himself. It's like a protective layer. So today we're going to be classifying stuff into different groups for body coverings. So if I said a koala bear, what group would that be in? Fur or scales? Koala bears have fur. Most bears have fur. Okay. If I said a rattlesnake, would that be skin or scales? If you said scales, you're right. And feathers. What has feathers? We know a peacock has feathers. Does an eagle have feathers or a frog? An eagle has feathers, of course. Well, birds have feathers. And what animal has a shell? A turtle or a fish? If you said fish, fish have scales. Okay, a turtle, a lobster, a crab all have shells. All right, guys, good luck classifying all these things today. Don't worry about the skin. We're not going to talk about that. But just so you know, pigs, elephants, people, we have skin and a little bit of hair. All right, guys, have a great day today. I hope you're having a better makeup day than she's having. Somebody put a little bit too much lipstick on. All right, guys, have a great day today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.